Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt, Turnover 943. In today's video, I have a live broadcast. I'm trying a different program. Again, I think every live video I've done, I've tried a different program. And the main reason for this is because I'm trying to get one that will show the notification on YouTube when I'm live. Like, as I'm showing this now, it would be good for other people to be able to tune in and watch the broadcast. You know, and I don't know if this is actually doing that. So we'll find out here and see what we got. So, alright, so I know I've talked about this for a long time now, but I've been wanting to work on the passenger station over here. And actually, I've got something that I'm going to show you in just a minute that I'm going to use for the passenger station. So I believe I showed this in the last one, but I put the signs on the station on the back part there. I also made the sign pieces there. I made them out of a cardboard box. I kind of cut it up and put it on there. And then I have the chairs. Now the chairs will be swapped out. And let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to swap them out with. I thought about doing several different things, but I've ultimately settled on, where is it here? Here we go. Okay. These are Crescent Locomotive Works park benches. Now, they're $8 for 6 of them. And, you know, I looked around at other people's items, and they're nice. Like, I looked at Artista's benches and Woodland Scenics and stuff like that. I mean, they're all nice, but these ones are really, really cool looking, and plus they're insanely cheap. I mean, the Artista ones are $10 for one of them. So, I mean, if you want 6 of them, that's $60. You know what I mean? So that can get very expensive very quickly. Now, the Woodland Scenics ones, there's 6 of them, but they're $18 a piece for 6. So, I mean, I would personally rather spend 8 and buy these. So that's pretty cool. So eventually I will buy those, and I can go ahead and put those on the station. Now another thing too, let's see, where is it? Here it is. For the station, eventually when I get the benches, I will need some people. So I found the standing people from Bachman. This is on the Train World website. And then he also has the seated people. Here we go. Sorry if that other part was out of focus there, but yeah. So I mean, it's 6 people for $12, and then the other one I think is the same price. I think it's, let's see, standing. Yeah, it's 6 for 12, so that's not bad. So that's that. And then I was looking at other people like Woodland Scenics. They got other figures which I use for other things, you know. To see that here's their park benches. You can see they're nice, but I mean, again, they're a little expensive. So I mean, so I think I will go ahead and try to use something else. So I will eventually do that, or at least I hope. So I'll do that. I still want to detail the station more. I want to repaint the roof. But other than that, that's been about the extent of what I've done to this thing. Like I said, I believe I've shown this in another video. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I mean, the last video I did was the preview video for the KTMR layout tour, which will be hopefully coming soon here. I've been working on it for quite a while now, and that video was kind of thrown together. Like, I knew what I wanted, and I just started working on it one night, and I decided to put it up. And it's also a bit of a sneak peek, because not only is it a preview for the layout tour video, but it's also a preview for the next blog video that'll be coming on my dad's layout here. But that won't be for a little while. But that's that. And also, it's been a long time since I've been down here to my layout here and ran trains. I mean, This is like the second time in a week I've been down here. I've been busy with school and school events and everything. So it's my senior year of high school, so I have to kind of have my fun now. You heard. So, but here's the other one. This is an MTH station. I gotta dust this truck off. Perks of live video. So this one will eventually get a facelift just like this one. But I'll probably do it a little bit different. I will probably end up using the same Crescent locomotive benches. And maybe I'll try some other people. Maybe I'll try the Golden Gate Depot people or something like that. To kind of break it up a bit. You know, something like that. And then I'll probably detail the back. Well, this is technically the back of the station. Like, this is the front, and this part here is the back. So, because, I mean, unless you go all the way around back to over there on my layout, you would never see the front. So, I mean, I probably will modestly detail it, but I'm not going to go crazy with, like, doing, like, the signs and everything. Like, I'll put, like, the benches and people there, but I'm not going to go crazy with the signs and everything. Just because I want the front here to look good, you know. So now I've talked about this before, but I thought about putting another passing siding right along this track here, and I thought about using it for the industry, being the transfer dock here. Well, that really can't happen anymore because of the clearance between all these buildings over here, so I really can't do that anymore. I would like to. I mean, if I can squeeze it in somehow, I will, but we'll see. And then I've also thought about doing the same exact thing where the curved piece of track is. I would do another side, just a single siding, kind of like this one here, and have it joined back about in the middle of those two green Weaver boxcars there. But we'll see. I really don't know exactly, but I would like to do that, so we'll see. As far as what else has happened on the layout, I've done nothing else. Basically, the last time you guys saw the layout is what I've done to it. So, although I have been working heavily on a locomotive, and let me go ahead and put the camera down here, and I will go ahead and grab that locomotive for you. So hold on, give me just a second here. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so I have to unbox the piece yet, so give me just a moment. Okay. Dave, yes, I found the Crescent locomotive work benches, and I will probably end up going with those, but I'm not 100% sure, but we will see what we can do. Okay, so here's the locomotive. This is my Pennsylvania GP7, and this engine is my loved, hated, I don't know. It's a nice engine. I'm going to put it on the rails here. So, I don't know if you guys know the story with this, so I'll just go ahead and tell it. So, this engine, hold on, let me shut the smoke gas off my nose. It doesn't say to shut off. Alright, so this engine here, it was weathered very heavily. And one day I put it in the box and didn't look at it for about 2 or 3 months or so. And then when I took it back out of the box, all the weathering was basically gone. Like on the shell, everything was basically gone. Except for the little bit that's still there, like on the grills and stuff. But, you know, so that's been the extent of that. But recently here I've been working on it some more. And I was thinning the deck and a whole bunch of other parts on the engine. And first of all, these handrails here, they broke on this other side here, which I'll turn it around in just a minute. Yes, that's the one I've weathered. This is the one I've weathered here, and it's been a long process. But when I was thinning the weathering on the deck, the handrails basically broke. Now these aren't the originals. These are new ones. So what I did was I went ahead and put new handrails on it, and this one's wobbly, but I'll fix that. The handrails I had on it were broke. They basically were torn in pieces because I was thinning the weathering, you know, with my Q-tip. I use our Q-tip and rubbing paint thinner to thin the weathering, and I was thinning everything. I had the shell apart and the frame apart, so I had just the frame and the handrails, and the handrails broke on the ends. So I went ahead and brought out my GP35, which that engine took a really bad fall to the floor a long time ago. I think about a year or so ago now. And I went ahead and brought it out and took a look and see what I could do with it. So I went ahead and repurposed the handrails on it, and these are them right here, except for this one. I gotta fix this one. But what I've been doing here is I've been trying to find a way to get these to fit correctly, because the one thing I did was I put tape, and I taped it to the step and the underframe of the train, the underframe of here, and that worked. And I super glued them, but that didn't really work out the best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a pin vise, and I'm gonna drill where the stanchion pieces go, like right here. I'm gonna drill it into here, so that way they'll fit much better, and I won't have any ugly tape. I'll still super glue them, but I won't have any ugly tape or anything like that. I did, you know, when I had it on there, I painted the tape black, so you really can't see. Might be able to reproduce them through 3D printing. I could try. I don't have a 3D printer, but I could try it. I mean, see if I could find someone who does. I could try it. We'll see. In fact, I'll show you the other handrails. Let me turn this around here. And I know I'm going to short out the track doing it. Yep. Okay, this other one here just fell off. I can. That one there's an easy fix. Okay, yeah, this one here, that's an easy fix. Okay, let me. All right, excuse the focus here. I don't know what's going on here. Let me. There we go. Okay, so now it's on this side where all the problems happen. Besides this handrail here, these handrails here were the ones that broke. Like, a lot. Now, like when I was tinning the deck, I was pressing right up against these, so probably my own hand weight probably knocked them off. But this is an easy fix here, because all I gotta do is I just gotta drill out for this rail here, because there's a little piece of it stuck. You guys probably can't see it very well, but there's a little piece stuck in the hole where this yellow rail goes. It's the same story with these three here, and it'll be a little bit harder to get these because they got their pieces stuck in there, but it's not a circle, so I'll have to try my best to drill it out or something. But you know, it's coming along nicely. You know, the weathering is basically gone. Now it's just a matter of getting it cosmetically done. So I'm going to repaint the trucks with some black paint. Oh, I forgot to say that I went ahead and used the pilots from the GP35 as well. So I mean that saved me quite a bit of money. So that's that, and also I'll repaint the coupler too. So I'll have to fix all these handrails here. But now the only trouble part with this is these number boards, at least the ones on the back, because I had weathering on them and I thinned the weathering. Well, I think the thinner I used is a little too strong because it thinned the numbers with them. And in case you guys are curious, I use this thinner here. So I don't know if maybe it's a little bit too strong for the numbers or what it was, but they're thinned off. So I'll have to go ahead and fix that. But it shouldn't be too hard of a deal here. So I'll probably buy like the micro decals or something like that and go ahead and fix that. But other than that, it's fine. The engine works perfectly fine. Let me turn it on. Punch in the right number here. Let's see, 85. Well, or it did. Hold on. It's probably in program mode. Yep. The problem is I hate when you rotate the trucks on this thing like by hand, it'll throw the switches. So, and it's probably in signal sounds mode too, but no, but I mean it runs fine. Everything needs a new headlight on the back, but other than that, it's fine. So. Yeah, I know I got to be careful with the thinner. That's why I'm saying I think that the thinner I use is too strong because it totally wiped out the numbers. Now, I did put Sharpie over this to make it a little bit harder to tell that the numbers are gone. It's a lot easier to look at now. But I will get some black paint and repaint it correctly and also get the new numbers. Because on the front, you know, I did the back first, and I just kind of took my thinner and kind of went to town on it to get all the weathering off. On these ones here, I was more careful. Now, it's still, let me turn it off. It's still wiped off some of the number, but most of it is still there. So, I'll redo these too, but for right now, that's about what we have. So I'm going to put this away, and then I will probably run some trains. So we'll see. I know you're looking at the ceiling, but yeah, but I mean, you know, it's a fun little project because, you know, sometimes if I come down here late at night and, you know, I don't want to run any trains or anything like that, I'll just come down here and I'll work on this. I mean, I'll work on fixing those handrails or, you know, maybe trying to repurpose something that needs it or, you know, something like that. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's not a bad thing. I mean, is it the best thing that happened to me? No, but you know what? Like I said, it's kind of fun. So, and eventually it'll be so good to the point where you'll never be able to tell that it was ever weathered in the first place. But that's a ways away yet. But eventually it will come to that. So. Now, give me just a second here, guys. I managed to put the engine in wrong, so you gotta love that. I'll put the rest of it away later. But... Let's see. Yeah, you'll make the best of it. It still looks good, yeah. The fire works well, and this one's fine. Yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, it will eventually. It'll become so good to the point where you'll never be able to tell. It'll become factory. It'll become looking like factory paint again, so you'll never be able to tell. I mean, it still looks good. I mean, you know, let me see if I get the light on. You can see. I mean, even you know, it's perfectly fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn the power back on. Alright, so we're going to run some trains for a minute now. I have the Alaska GP30-2, and I got a story with this. Hey, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we run trains, I want to tell you guys about some stuff from Lino. So, I'm going to load Lino up here. Because I have the shipping schedule loaded up because there's something I ordered. And I ordered the Vision Line sound cars. They were somewhere in here. There they are. You guys can't read that, but let me go ahead and turn the light down. Let's see. BFE. Oh, come on. There we go. Now there we go. Okay. So yeah, these are supposed to be shipping in September, it says. So it's mid-September now. So we'll have to see on that. And then let's hope I can do this. Because there's a new engine that's in the new Lino catalog that I'm going to order. I hope it's in here, though. Now, if it is, it's... Anyway, it's the New York, Ontario, and Western NW2. When are they coming out? The reefer cars or the locomotive? The reefer cars, they're supposed to be coming in September. But it's mid-September now, so I'm not sure. And then the NW2, I have no idea when that's coming, so I haven't ordered it yet, but I will very soon, so that way I can have that in my collection here. So, but we'll see on that. So, alright, so anyway, the Alaska GP30-2, back in 2006, Lionel made a Delaware and Hudson GP30-2, and I tell you, I was hard-pressed to find this. So, the Delaware and Hudson is nowhere to be found. I mean, of course, it is a 10-year-old engine. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this to the Delaware and Hudson version. And then I'll rebuy this one because I think it's Nicholas Smith Trains up in Pennsylvania. He's got one. He's got one of these. So I'll probably buy this one again. And then I'll start buying the pieces parts to convert this one to the Delaware and Hudson version. So we'll see. But that's just kind of in my thought process right now. Because I do like that engine a lot. And I would love to find it, you know, factory, you know, being the factory model. But if I have to make it, I'll make it. You know, I really don't care. But, so... And speaking of that, let's go ahead and get this thing running here.
Alaska 2001, do you copy? Roger that. Alaska 2001 here. Start her up and stand by for track orders. Copy. I'll get this train fired up. Out.
This engine's really, really cool. I like this one a whole lot. They're that rare. Yeah. These GP30-2s, like I said, they came out in 2006, so I just got this one in January. So I was very lucky to find it, and I really like it a lot. But, yeah, they made this in a Delaware and Hudson version, but you can't find the D&H one anywhere, so I got this, and like I said, I'll probably convert this to the D&H and then rebuy this one here to have both of them. So we'll see here.
Alaska 2001 here. Can I pull? Over. 2001, you are good to go. Over. Understood. 2001 is cleared outbound. Out. 2001 here. On our way. Over. Okay, 2001. Out.
The smoking on this one works very well, but I've had to open it up like a lot, many times. So, but it works pretty well when it works. So, you like it too? Yeah, they're really cool. These are really nice engines. Yeah, the D&H is rare. The D&H anything is rare. I mean, you know, the whole short line thing is very, very rare. Like the New York, Ontario, and Western, they're railroad around me here. So, you know, like that's a short line railroad that doesn't come up too much. You know, Montana Rail Link doesn't, well, Montana Rail Link comes up a little bit. But, you know, there's those railroads that only come up like every 10 years or so, and then you kind of have to jump on whatever it is. So you were looking at similar, cool. I get that, and then I have the SD70s. I got the two UP Heritage ones here.
UPSP 1996. Do you copy? Copy. UP Southern Pacific 1996 here. Start up and stand by. Understood. Out.
I should get a tripod mount for my phone here, but I just haven't done that yet. I gotta find one, really.
Southern Pacific 1996 here. Are we clear to pull? Over.
Yeah, Seaboard is really rare too.
You are clear ahead. Over.
So,
Yep.
yeah, that's pretty rare. What's it? Pennsylvania Reading Seashore. That's pretty rare. That's a 2005 model, I think it is, something like that. I just got this a couple months ago, so that's a pretty rare one. So I think so is Chicago Northwestern, come to think of it, but they're not as rare. Hey Al, what's going on?
1996 here. Waiting on the go. Are we clear to pull? Over. Yes, 1996. You've got green boards. Over. Roger that. Train is clear to move. 1996 out. 1996 here. Train is rolling out. Over. Okay, 1996 out.
Actually, I got this thing on a high momentum here. Yeah, everything snapped up really quick. And then the problem is that once it's gone, it's gone. I mean, you know, so it's not very easy to find it. I mean, you can find it like on eBay or something like that, but I mean, if it's not there, then you're screwed. I mean, one thing I know back at K-Line, they made a set of Chicago Northwestern bi-level passenger cars, you know, the high-level ones. Those are really, really cool cars. I would love to find those. I'd put it with the C&W Heritage unit, but I just, I can't find them. So, oh, I also have the Southern Railway Heritage unit in the passing siding here. Maybe I'll run that a little bit. Yeah, I like K-Line too. I saw a place up in Ohio. They got a set of Pennsylvania F7s, I think, or F7s, F3s, something like that. I'll probably end up buying those because they are really, really cool engines. I love K-Line. I really did. I still do. I love the Weaver too. I got the box cars there. These ones here. These ones, those are really nice cars too. But it's super hot on eBay. Yeah, K-Line did make great stuff. They really honestly did. You know, I mean, I know Lionel, I think Lionel still has their tooling, or at least did at some point. Because I know they made the K-Line by Lionel stuff a while ago. I don't think they do anymore, but, you know, that stuff was really nice too. So... Sorry for the shaky cam right here, but like I said, I don't have a mount for this.
UPSC 1996, you are clear inbound. Over. Dispatcher, I'm coming in. Connecting the base station now. You are clear inbound. 2001 airport coming in.
How much are they running about? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. I would love to tell you, but I don't know. So let's see, K-Line. Yeah, K-Line stuff. You know, my dad's got some of the K-Line equipment. He's got a chassis caboose. That thing is really, really detailed. It's like a brass caboose almost. I think it is made of brass actually. And that caboose is really, really detailed. I mean, it's as detailed as the Atlas one. I got one right there, the DRGW one. That caboose is really detailed too. I mean, you know, so I really think that Atlas and K-Line, they have the most detailed equipment. I really think that. I mean, that's why I really wish K-Line would, you know, someone would buy K-Line, or I know, like I said, I know Lana has the tooling, but I wish they would use it more, you know. Let's see, the E7s. E7s. I don't remember if K-Line made those. I know they made F units, and I know they made E8s. I don't think they made E7s, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree, Dave. K-Line's detailing was really good. I don't have any K-Line examples of here. I should buy some, but I'll have to look and see what I can find, what I like. Like I said, if I ever find some CNW stuff or some SP cars or something, I'll probably buy them. I really want to get the K-Line passenger cars. You know, like I got the Lionel aluminum cars. Let me show you those real quick. Those here are these, and I don't know if they're ex-K-Line or if they're Lionel's own tooling, but you know, these cars, I don't care for them at all. I mean, I still run them, but I mean, their detail's great, but I mean, like their lights and, you know, the ends aren't very sealed, aren't sealed very well, and but you know, they're good cars. So I mean, I'll probably end up buying more. I thought about selling them, but I think I might keep them. So yeah, the E8s, they made all kinds of E8s. I know a couple. They made a California Zephyr one. They made, I think it was B&O. I know they made Rock Island, UP, some other ones I'm probably forgetting. But yeah, it's really, really something here. I'll be right back. Excuse me for a moment. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not crazy about those aluminum cars. I mean, they're good cars, but I would rather find the MTH set or something like that. I mean, but I would like to. But I mean, if I have to stick with those cars, I'll fix them. But I mean, they're not hard fixes. I mean, the hardest thing about them is going to be putting the LEDs in them. Because I want to put LEDs in the whole train. Because specifically these front two cars here, they don't light up at all. Like, even with the lights on. I don't know. So... yeah, I probably will end up keeping these. The problem is, though, like, dealers can't sell them, the Lionel cars. So, I mean, you know, I found the 2-packs for the trains. There was a set of 8, there was a total of 8 cars. There was, the 4-pack, and then there was 2 additional 2-packs of coaches. So it's an 8-car train, and I've seen those things for as low as like $150. So if I find them again, I'll definitely buy them. Because, I mean, I could spend $250 or however much it is, but I mean, you know, if I could spend $150, I'll take it. I mean, you know. I mean, it's not the fact that they're bad cars, it's just the fact that they weren't designed correctly, you know. So, I mean, I guess they're easy fixes. They're fixes that shouldn't have to be done. But, you know, you can't win them all. So... yeah. I'm curious to see, I heard the new 21-inch cars, they got the lowered trucks or something like that, so I'm curious to see what those are like. Because my uncle, he's got the Texas Special ones, and those are great cars. I love those cars. But I mean, you know, I'd be curious to see what they're like. We'll find out here. So I turned the trains off so you guys can hear me talk a little bit better. So, but we'll see. I know Eric Siegel just put up the video on the station sound car, and I watched that. It's a really good video, so I enjoyed that video. So I think I'm gonna sign off here. I've been on here for almost 40 minutes now, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream here, and we will see you guys later. Yeah, Dave, I believe they should be properly detailed. I mean, those cars were $460 I paid for those. So, I mean, you can understand here that, yeah, they should be more detailed or have LEDs or something in them. So, you like the Texas Special? Me too. That paint scheme, I can't get enough of that. So, alright, guys, we'll see you. Take it easy.